Her name is Colleen Jansen. Let's go, Colleen.
Oh, we're gonna dance on stage, y'all. That's enough intro. I was sitting right there. All right. All right. So my name's Colleen. What up? Actually, just recently graduated college. So yay. Illinois State. What up? State school. Step above, community college. Great. My degree was in science, so that's cool. And one of the first questions you always get when you graduate college is, what's your major? But whenever I would answer that question, I would always just get like weird sounds in response. Like maybe they were in pain or taking a big old dump or something. So here's an example conversation. Like, hi, my name's Jessica. Oh, hi, nice to meet you, Jessica. So what's your major? Oh, well, I'm LN, elementary education. Children are our future and everything. So what's yours? Oh, well, my major is biochemistry, molecular biology. Ugh. Oh, God. And I would always be like, well, fuck you too, Jessica. I don't fucking like kids. You don't see me shitting on your career ambitions. But really, my major is not that complicated. Basically, you just learn all about the human body and antibiotics and bacteria and viruses and diseases, both genetic and infectious. So you have all this information to go on and become a doctor and save people's lives and make your parents proud. And then you go, nah, that ain't me. And you sit alone in a lab for hours a day. Because my major is for the people who want a really impressive sounding career, but really don't want to have to cut into their me time. You want to help people, but just not by touching them or like talking to them. And the whole reason I mention this is because I want you guys to know that I'm smart. So that way when you go home and you're like, that scientist chick was not funny, I can be like, oh my God, they called me a scientist. But it sucks because actually my major gave me a problem that I never knew I would have. I have all this doctory knowledge where I know about diseases and shit, and I want to use that. It's got to come out. And so now I've invented a game that's called What's Their Genetic Disorder? I just go to parties and diagnose people with random ass genetic disorders. It's really easy to play, guys. You just have a thorough knowledge of all genetic disorders. And you just go and I'll be like, oh, well, that guy, those lesions on his face could possibly be capital lay spots, and the asymmetry of his face could probably be bone tumors or maybe even neurofibromas. I'd like to submit an answer. And so once I have a diagnosis ready, I need to find out if I'm right, because I'm that kind of person. So now I need to go ask a stranger if they have this rare genetic disorder that nobody fucking has ever heard of. So I'll go up to them and be like, oh, hello, excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you have neurofibromatosis? And they'll be like, oh my God, I do. How did you know? And I'll be like, I read some books. Jackie, buy 2 more shots. I was right again. Because, stakes are high. It's all strangers, but luckily I've never been wrong. But really, I'm smart in science, but dumb in every other respect. The biggest reason that I know I'm dumb is the fact that I don't like organized sports. I think they're all really boring, and I've never really learned any of the rules for any of them. And you might think to yourself, well, Colleen, you're a chick, a lot of girls don't like sports. Why is that so stupid? I'll tell you why, audience. I fucking love high fives. High fives are the best thing in the world. If I'm ever down and out, I'll just walk through a crowded place and be like, someone's gonna high five you, and you're gonna have a day instantly improved. There's a bajillion, goals and touchdowns, what the fuck else I don't know about going on, and I'm missing out on that sweet, sweet high five action. It's a cruel joke. My twin sister went to Disney World for the first time. She wouldn't high five me, just so I could say I'd never high fived Disney World. But joke's on her. That idiot bought me a bubble gun. Do you know how easy it is to get high fives when you have a fucking bubble gun in Disney World? People are already excited that you're bringing them bubbles. Hell yes, they will high five you. And yeah, I was pretty drunk. And yeah, those parents probably didn't want their children to high five me. But whatever, haters are gonna hate. But I'm dumb for another reason too. I'm pretty white, but my inner voice is a sassy black woman. And that comes out sometimes. So I talk really ghetto for no reason. And people will be like, Colleen, you know you're white, right? And I'll be like, ain't you think I know that? What are you, ignorant? I have a condition. that condition is called I was raised in Chicago public schools around a lot of ghetto bitches. And I loved it.
Pressing.
That's right. Oh, Pressing Panther right there. Hey, yeah, we got a couple people in here. Pressing Panthers, Taft Eagles. It's all great. Oh my gosh. But it actually isn't the first time I've been on stage before. I went on stage before, like, for speeches and singing and shit. Actually auditioned for American Idol this past summer, and I wanted to make some jokes about that, but it wasn't really funny. It was more just sad. So many people's mothers have lied to them very thoroughly. But I mean, I had fun, 'cause I sat next to a gay black guy and this really ghetto bitch, so we just sang and smoked Newports all day, so no problem. You know, speaking of how I don't know how to segue yet, Richie So Amazing is going to be performing tonight. That's right, he's right there. All right, that's no way awkward. He doesn't even know I'm talking about him. No, but he's actually my boss, so thanks for giving me the night off. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But he's hilarious, and I think part of the reason he's so funny is that he gesticulates a lot. He moves his arms wildly when he gets excited. And this has resulted in him hitting most of my female coworkers right in the dome. And I want to stress right here that's only the female coworker. He's dating my sister Nicole. So one time she comes over, you know, to hang out with me and my boyfriend. She brings Rich, and she's like, "Oh my God, funny thing happened. Rich accidentally hit me in the face when we were in the car." And I'm like, "Oh my God, Rich is Chris Brown." Call that motherfucker Breezy So Amazing. I don't fucking understand. But you know, I'm sure Nicole can fend for herself because, you know, when I told her I was gonna, you know, expose Rich's abusive women. Oop, did I kill it? When I was gonna expose Rich's abusive women on stage tonight, she texted me, and I quote, like so many of the ladies of Jerry Springer have said before her, "Don't be talking shit about my man, or I'll cut you, bitch." If you're wondering, my responding text was, "And that's going into the set. Thank you." To which she responded, "Fuck you, Jew fucker." Which doesn't make sense, because she's the Jewish sister. Like, I have a lot of siblings. We all bring a little something special to the table. You know, Nikki and Craig are the Jewish children. Me and Kelly are the Mexicans, and my sister Renee is the Asian. It's kind of like my mom went in the It's a Small World After All ride, and she was like, "I could do this." No, but I love all my siblings. They're great. I'm actually really close to my twin. You would suspect, you know, share a womb, share a room, you're gonna get close. But she actually moved to Florida about a year ago. And so it sucks that you don't spend a lot of time with her and could see her that often, which really sucks because I have so much more material because she says the stupidest / funniest shit you've ever fucking heard in your life. So we actually just visited recently, and we were on our way to get pizza for the second time that week, and we are not feeling it because we just had pizza the night before. And, you know, to rally everyone's spirit, she goes, "Well, you know what they say? Pizza's just like sex. Even when it's bad, it's good." To which my response was, "That's not true about either of those things. When it's bad, it's bad. You're nauseous. You never want to go to that bar again. You just go home, maybe cry in the shower for a little bit, try to wipe the filth away, but that doesn't work. So you have to call a friend and share your bad life choices and like try to mope it out." Alright guys, so speaking of bad life choices, I'm going to go make some more and drink a lot more Jameson. Alright guys, so thank you so much. Thanks to all my friends that came here.